I see kind of 4 segments right now that kind of typify, from the aviation standpoint, the basic interests, although some of them are not necessarily mutually exclusive. Fixed wing, rotor, multi-rotor, and then there's this wild card of FPV. What's Hobbico doing in each of those areas, and where do you see those segments going?
Well, when it comes to model aviation, we'll start with that. I think when it comes to model aviation, I think that I don't think that'll ever go away. I think it'll continue to grow. I think it'll continue to be strong, and here's why. You did it, and so did I. When we were kids, we looked up. When we heard that motor go over, we looked up. That was the fascination for us aviation guys. That's what draws us to that. The more technical aspects of the hobby, like helicopters, multi-rotors, and FPV, the helicopters, there's more responsibility. Not so much in the small ones, but in a larger helicopter, there's a little bit more danger. Not a lot, but I mean, you have to pay attention. There's more mechanical aspects to it. So you've got to enjoy to turn a wrench if you're going to become a helicopter guy. So you know what, the helicopter with machining and plastic design and stuff like that, the helicopter hobby part of it will continue to be strong just because technology is changing and servos are changing. It's driving the technology of the helicopter. Multi-rotors. I see multi-rotors splitting up into 2 divisions. I see multi-rotors becoming utilitarian vehicles, and I see multi-rotors becoming sport models. Typically, they probably won't be one and the same. We'll probably see multi-rotors carrying cameras, scanning cornfield. I mean, whatever it's going to be, I think that's going to be a utilitarian vehicle. Then I think on the other side, we're going to see a multi-rotor become a sport flyer. Flips, tic-tocs, high performance, really fast. How fast can it go? I think we'll see that division split. It's already starting to happen, but we're still trying to pack as much value into one quadcopter as possible. As far as FPV, that's the one that I don't have a super good understanding of. It's definitely new, it's definitely groundbreaking, it's definitely controversial. So where that ends up going, I think we've got a lot of political questions to ask ourselves, and I think we're going to have some political answers, likely. So you know what, at this point, when it comes to FPV, I think it's going to be, for now, a little expensive if you want a really good system. It's going to be a little bit controversial for a little while, and then I suspect in 10 to 15 years, it will be an everyday activity for just about anything because it's so intriguing. You, like everybody else, wished you could have put yourself in that model airplane or whatever when you were a kid. We all did it. We imagine it when we're flying it. That's what FPV will give you, whether it's in an airplane or a quad or whatever, or in your RC car. I think to be able to do from a distance safely but be in the machine, I think it's just a natural progression. I think it will happen. It'll probably happen on such a simple scale. It'll be in your glasses. You'll be able to view. I think it's going to completely revolutionize the way we do modeling in the future. It'll be a little while.
And the role of simulators at this point?
Oh man, simulators. Simulator technology has come so far. We're getting better at programming. We're getting better screen graphics. We're getting realistic sceneries in the backgrounds of our simulators now. No longer is it line manipulation. It's actual 3D manipulation. Simulator market is going nuts. And the great thing about the simulator market is you want to learn to fly a model airplane, push a red button. You make a mistake, push a red button. You can go ahead and you can spend hours and hours and getting proficient in a simulator, and I've seen it before, get into model aviation, have the nerves come up a little bit, but literally become a proficient pilot in 2 hours? I mean, just because the simulator takes you so far, carefree so far. Push a red button, you're ready to go.
So I would assume, all in all, Hobbico sees a good future.
You know what, I can't really see Hobbico not continuing to be successful. They spend a lot of time in forethought. They spend a lot of time studying. They have some very talented designers. So, you know what, I don't really see that Hobbico going anywhere but up. They're going to continue to understand, develop, commit to the market, and I think, hopefully, they'll continue to do that on a broad spectrum. Model aviation, model rocketry, getting people involved in the physics of why this stuff is happening. Why is it flying? How fast does it go? Those are the questions that we got asked. We want to make sure that we're here to answer those for years to come. Technology will continue to change. Hobbico will roll with that. And I suspect it'll be many, many years of a relationship with this industry. I fully expect it.
Well, Mike, I'll tell you what. We'll come back and pick on you year after year, and see what how it all pans out.
Awesome. I'll look forward to it.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Aero-TV is brought to you by Redbird Flight Simulations is dedicated to revolutionizing flight training by designing, manufacturing, and delivering affordable and innovative flight training technologies. Each Redbird device is designed to enhance the training experience for pilots of all levels, from student to ATP. Redbird is quickly becoming the industry standard for flight training. Since Redbird introduced its revolutionary FMX in 2007, colleges, universities, and flight training operations around the world have integrated Redbird products into their curriculum. It's time to discover what Redbird can do for you. Join the migration.